House Democrats today meeting in Baltimore. The lawmakers holding a retreat to talk about their role in a Trump administration with both houses of Congress firmly controlled by Republicans. Let's bring in California Democrat Congresswoman Linda Sanchez. Congresswoman, first of all, I guess the retreat's on a bit of a break, so thank you for taking time out of your break to talk to us. How's it going so far there in Baltimore? How's the retreat?
So far, so good. Folks are energized. They're excited. We've had a number of really terrific subject matter experts and thought leaders come and speak to the caucus, and we're having conversations among the members. And I think folks are pretty pumped up about the next year.
Moderate or progressive thought leaders? There had been a little scuttlebutt a few hours ago that there was some controversy there, that perhaps there were too many moderates speaking and not enough progressives.
Yeah, we purposely invited thought leaders from divergent perspectives. We're a big tent party, and we think that the best way to craft policy is to listen to everybody's perspective and then come to consensus about what we want to move forward on. And so, I think the balance is right. I think, there's a lot of thought-provoking speakers, and, we're going to digest what they have to say and work with our colleagues within the caucus to come up with our agenda and our message that we hope to carry to the American people.
Let's talk about this controversy over the president chastising Nordstrom's on the White House Twitter feed for dropping his daughter Ivanka's clothing line. We heard from Kellyanne Conway a few hours ago there from the briefing room as well, urging folks to go out and buy Ivanka's stuff from Nordstrom's. What's been the reaction from you and your fellow Democrats?
Well, I was the top Democrat on the Ethics Committee for the last 6 years, and according to House rules, that's a clear violation. You cannot use your public office to promote the product, goods, or services of anybody else, any private entity for profit. And in this case, I think what is even more egregious than Kellyanne Conway, exhorting people to go purchase those goods is that it happens to belong to an industry that is part of, the president's personal holdings. And I just think that that's an egregious breach of ethics, and it's really concerning.
Well, concerning it may be, but any reason to think that the lower chamber is going to take any action?
Well, little known about the House Ethics Committee. It only has jurisdiction over House members and the staff that work on the Hill. But, the Oversight and Government Reform Committee, which is chaired by Jason Chaffetz, has the ability to investigate those kinds of things. Now, whether or not Republicans in the House are more committed to protecting and serving the best interests of the country or the best interests of their president remains to be seen. We're looking for some Republicans with some backbone to try to assert that we are a co-equal branch of government and that there is a system of checks and balances, and that everybody, regardless of what party they are, that holds the office of president should be held to the highest standards and to the same laws as everybody else.
Are you calling on Mr. Chaffetz to launch an investigation?
I think it would be something that is relevant, and I think that it is something that is long overdue. I think we should be asking for him to produce his tax returns. I think that we should be looking into potential conflicts of interest, and I think we certainly should be looking into potential violations of the ethics code.
Congresswoman Linda Sanchez from California at the Democrat retreat there in Baltimore. Congresswoman, thank you so much for that. President Trump